roots of and the answers to the disaster. Geohazards, climate change, fish cage operations, mangrove destruction, women rafters, and all have gathered today to impart the truth. Geohazards are geological phenomena that may lead to disasters and catastrophes. The shipwreck, for one, was caused by one of these hazards.
Narinig na namin talaga nagkakaroon ng pagsakan ng mga bato.
Our first group of survivors studied and communicated geohazards information. Geohazards can be triggered by rainfall. Because of climate change, storms are getting stronger and the amount of rainfall is increasing. The ship sank because the weather condition aggravated the situation. Climate change increased the risk of danger in the ship. A group of survivors also found out that climate change can affect other sectors. As climate change affects the livelihood of the fisher folks have found other means of income like fish cage operations. However, two of the survivors discovered that even fish cage operations can pose threats to the environment. We have seen our first set of survivors share their discoveries on the different causes and other effects on the shipwreck. We now open the floor for our future travelers to inquire to the survivors. As our water resources and surrounding coastal environment get damaged by human activities like fish cage operations and by natural disasters that are caused by geohazards, conservation actions must take place. Our next group of survivors raised awareness on the protection and conservation of mangroves to a local coastal community. As we ensure the conservation of our environment, we must still guarantee the development of our community to achieve ecological balance. The last group of survivors promoted the livelihood of women rafters and the preservation of their environment. Our last set of survivors has presented development actions to resolve the damage that the malpractices of the human activities and the geohazards left. We now invite our future travelers to bring their queries to the floor.
When the survivors were gathered and rescued, they opened their discoveries and together formed a new path for future survivors. Their findings, like puzzle pieces, matched and fitted and created new understanding. Though they faced a great disaster from the shipwreck, they strived to find answers to solve the problem, which should be a reminder all researchers to never lose hope in finding out and uncovering resolutions in the things that they want to discover. The survivors are now ready to sail once more and they invite you for another research adventure.